Hey, Michael V. Moore here, aka Mr. Travel Fitness. Driving to work right now, but yesterday evening I was coming home from work and something happened that terrified me. And this is something that happens to a lot of us, when we have to drive to and from work all the time. And this is also probably why a lot of people are scared to drive. So, in my daily commute right now, I currently have a lot of traffic. So it takes at least an hour to get to work, and probably like an hour and a half to get from work, where I currently work at, okay? So during that time period, you got a lot of stop and go. And so what happens when people are stuck in traffic? Obviously, they get angry, they get annoyed, and they get impatient, right? And so they lose their concentration. And so when you have a little bit of room to actually start driving, people start going crazy and will dodge in and out of traffic. And so in the DMV, that's kind of common, is people get stuck in traffic. If they work closer to the DC area, closer to the Beltway, then the further away they go from that, you're in the suburbs. But the community here is so big that it's a lot of people in the suburbs now. And so when people are out in literally the countryside, because I used to live in the countryside, there'll still be traffic. But then all of a sudden the lights will help break up the traffic, and so you can start going fast again. So cars are going fast and aren't paying attention because they're so angry, they're so pent up, and they lose their concentration really fast. And so what happened to me yesterday is I was literally right in front of where I currently live, in front of an apartment complex. And I was going in a direction, and I have to make a left turn. There's no stoplight or anything, so there's two lanes going both ways. And so I get in a lane that's an actual turning lane to get into my apartment complex. And so there's clearly a left marker, clearly in the middle, that divides these two lanes. One going in one direction, I'm going in this direction. So I get in my direction, get in my lane to turn to the left. Okay, immediately as I get in the left lane where I live at is this big curve. And so all the cars that's coming down, it's hard to judge how fast they're coming because it's a big curve. And so a car was coming towards me in the outside lane, and instead of staying in their lane, they decided to get in the middle turning lane. And they were going in 35 miles per hour. They were going 50, 60 miles per hour. And I saw my life flash before my eyes. As I got ready to turn that left lane, that's when you saw the car speeding down, and I had to stomp down on my brakes, and I literally was making eye contact with the person who was in another car, and I was like this. I was like, "Ew, what you doing?" I'm pretty sure I said some cuss words because I saw my life flash before my eyes, and the driver made eye contact with me and automatically knew they were wrong and said, "Oh, I'm sorry," but they were still in my lane. And so it is only by the grace of God, if you're religious, I know I am, that this car swerved right past me and did not hit me. But they were going so fast and driving so reckless that I feel blessed that I didn't have a car behind me trying to make a turn as well, because I would have got rear-ended. And for those who don't know, I've already been rear-ended about 3 times in less than a year, just because I have to start driving more often and people aren't paying attention in this area, as always. So that had me shook a little bit, and I'm over it now, so I'm safe. But man, I'm just like, yo, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before I get in an accident. So please pay attention when you're driving. So even though I'm recording this right now while I'm driving, and when I'm actually looking at the camera, I only look at the camera when I'm actually stopped, okay? So this is a tip from me, be safe out here in these streets. Pay attention when you drive. Don't be so in a hurry like this car that's about to pass me is about to go really fast and cut me off right now. Yep, exactly what I'm talking about. Just anger. All right, don't be so angry. Don't let that pent up aggression make you drive crazy, okay? Stay blessed.